Let me ask you something. Is your kitchen secretly stuck in 2015? You might be shocked to find out that some of the biggest design trends from just a few years ago are now making your space look seriously dated. Are you unknowingly rocking a trend that's dragging down your home's value, or worse, setting you up for an expensive remodel you'll regret? My name is Josh, and as a design enthusiast who's peeked into hundreds of homes, I'm here to help you sidestep those costly mistakes. In this video, we're counting down the top 12 kitchen trends that are officially on their way out for 2025. But more importantly, I'll show you exactly what to do instead to create a timeless, modern kitchen that you'll absolutely love for years. If that sounds good, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. Now, let's get into it. One, all-white kitchens. Coming in hot at number 1 is the all-white kitchen. For about a decade, this was the absolute definition of timeless. But now, it can often feel sterile and cold, less like the heart of the home and more like a sterile operating room. So, what's the fix? It's all about embracing warmth. Designers are overwhelmingly leaning into warmer, more natural colors. Think soft beiges, earthy greens, or even rich, moody blues to give the room some much-needed personality. If you're not ready to say goodbye to white completely, try layering different shades of off-white and cream, and bring in plenty of wood accents to add character and soul. 2. Raised bar countertops. Next up, let's talk about those raised, bi-level countertops on the kitchen island. This was a huge trend in the early 2000s, designed to hide the kitchen mess from the seating area. Today, it just looks clunky. It breaks up your precious workspace and makes the whole island feel smaller and way less functional. The modern solution couldn't be simpler: a single, large, continuous island. This creates a much more open, streamlined look that's incredibly versatile, perfect for food prep, homework, or hosting a party. It's clean, functional, and connects the kitchen to the rest of your home so much better. 3. The overly rustic farmhouse aesthetic. At number 3, we have the rustic farmhouse look. And you know what I'm talking about: the heavy-handed use of shiplap on every wall, barn doors in places they don't belong, and distressed wood on everything. This style became so popular, so fast, that it's starting to feel more like a theme park version of country living than a timeless design. What's taking its place is a concept designers are calling modern warmth. This look is all about clean lines, softer wood tones, and beautiful, organic textures like plaster or lime wash. It's how you get that cozy, lived-in vibe without falling back on the cliches. 4. Oversized pendant lights. For years, the go-to move was to hang 2 or 3 massive, statement-making pendant lights over the kitchen island. But designers now agree that these giant fixtures can totally dominate the room, stealing focus from everything else you've got going on. The shift for 2025 is towards smaller, more thoughtful lighting. Think about a cluster of delicate pendants, a single sculptural fixture, or, even better, a layered lighting plan. That means using recessed lights for overall function, and maybe some beautiful sconces for ambience. The goal is to illuminate your space, not have the light fixtures scream for attention. 5. Sacrificing upper cabinets for open shelving. At number 5 is the trend of ripping out all your upper cabinets for open shelving. Listen, it looks stunning and airy in perfectly styled magazine photos. But the reality for most of us? It's a constant battle against dust, visual clutter, and the pressure to keep your mismatched mugs looking perfectly curated. It's a full-time job. The solution is all about balance. A mix of closed upper cabinets for all the practical stuff, combined with a few select open shelves to display beautiful, meaningful items, is the perfect compromise. Glass front cabinets are another great way to get that lighter look without sacrificing an ounce of function. 6. Cool-toned gray everything. Remember when every new kitchen was 50 shades of gray? Gray cabinets, gray floors, gray walls. For a while, cool-toned gray was the ultimate neutral, but now, an entire kitchen of it just feels lifeless and a bit sad. Kitchens are moving in a much warmer direction. So instead of those chilly grays, embrace earthy, inviting neutrals. Warm grays, often called greige, soft terracottas, and muted mushroomy browns feel so much more modern and welcoming. Plus, these shades look absolutely fantastic with the natural wood tones that are making a huge comeback. Alright, we're halfway through. If you're getting some good ideas here, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on more design tips. Now I have to ask, what's one kitchen trend you are so overseeing? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. 7. Appliance garages. Next up, the appliance garage. You know, that corner cabinet with the roll-up door meant to hide your toaster and coffee maker. It was a good idea in theory, but in practice, these things are often clunky and take up a huge chunk of valuable counter space. The modern approach is all about streamlining. If you have beautifully designed appliances, let them be a feature. Keep them out on the counter. For everything else, designers are creating brilliant, dedicated storage inside large pull-out drawers or pantry cabinets. It's a much more integrated and less awkward solution. 8. High contrast black and white. That stark, high contrast black and white kitchen is another look that can feel a bit stuck in the last decade. The harshness of pure black against pure white can feel jarring and lacks the sophisticated, layered look that's popular today. Instead, try opting for a softer contrast. For example, pair deep charcoal or rich navy blue cabinets with warm wood tones or a creamy off-white countertop. This creates all that wonderful depth and visual interest without feeling so severe. 9. The countertop microwave. At number 9 is the lone microwave, either sitting on the counter or shoved into an open cubby. It's a total space hog, it's not always easy to use, and let's be honest, it totally disrupts the clean lines of a well-designed kitchen. So what's the move? Integrate it. A built-in drawer microwave, often placed in the island, is a super sleek and popular solution. Another great option is a speed oven, which combines microwave and convection technology, and fits seamlessly into a wall of cabinets. 10. Track lighting. Once upon a time, track lighting was considered a chic and modern lighting solution. Today, it mostly just looks visually cluttered and dated. Those exposed tracks and bulky heads draw your eye up to the ceiling for all the wrong reasons. The modern alternative is all about a clean ceiling line. A grid of simple recessed lights provides fantastic general illumination, while under-cabinet LED strips give you amazing task lighting right where you need it. This combination is far more effective and doesn't create all that visual noise overhead. 11. Ultra matte cabinet finishes. Okay, this one might be a bit of a surprise. Ultra matte cabinet finishes had a real moment for their soft, velvety look. But in the real world, they are a nightmare to keep clean. They proudly display every single fingerprint, smudge, and oil splatter. For 2025, look for finishes with just a little bit of life and sheen, like a satin or an eggshell. Textured wood finishes are also gaining a ton of popularity. These options are way more durable and forgiving for a high-traffic area like the kitchen, and they'll save you a massive cleaning headache. 12. The 4-inch backsplash. And finally, the last dated trend to go is that short, 4-inch backsplash that's made from the same material as your countertop. This look just feels like a leftover from the 90s. It visually chops the wall in half and makes the whole kitchen feel unfinished. The modern, high-end look is to take your backsplash material, whether it's tile or stone, all the way up to the bottom of your upper cabinets. A full-height slab of quartz or marble creates a seamless, dramatic statement. But if that's not in the budget, a beautiful, textured tile in a simple pattern will also give you a much more complete and intentional design. And that's the list. 12 dated kitchen trends that are on their way out for 2025. Remember, the goal isn't to frantically chase every new trend, but to create a functional, beautiful space that feels warm, personal, and right for you. By focusing on timeless materials and smart layouts, you can design a kitchen that you'll be in love with for years to come. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'll see you in the next one.